Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Count Christo and this is the Roman Reclamation campaign. It's going excellently. The Empire of the Romans is spreading its glorious wings. We have retaken huge areas of Egypt now and we're ready to begin our invasion of Italy in earnest. We have taken some sizable land so far, but there is much more for us to take, and so take it we shall. As I was just glancing around the map, as I am wont to do between episodes, I noticed that the rebels really are taking hold of the Geliarids, aren't they? No separatists yet, though, that I could see. So, oh no, some Armenian separatists up here. So they might get some places breaking away. We'll see. We'll see. Now, Naples, you have no allies, and that's a terrible decision. Burghers grudgingly adapt. Please, only one. Few. We will take, of course, the show superiority war goal. Actually, no, we won't. Force heretics to repent is 75% of the normal aggressive expansion. So we will take that one. Mothballed fort. Man, you're bad at this game. Any other mothballed forts over here? Yes. Man, Naples, that was a terrible, terrible choice you just made. Just deciding to hand over your entire land to us. It's a really bad choice. A bunch of rural infrastructure. Wow. Nice. And can we get down here before the end of the month? Maybe. Even so, even if not, rather, if they only have one tick of reinforcement, they're very unlikely to be able to hold out for long. Did we get here in time? We did. Nice. Man, Naples. Terrible, terrible decision. We're going to absolutely annihilate them. Maybe we won't even need to move in the fleet in order to blockade. Maybe we might as well, though. Are you going to... You gonna win? Looks like no, but that's okay. It was a draw, really. Shows as a loss, but it was really a draw. Their pitiful little army hiding up there in the northeast. Maybe them leaving their forts down is their people's way of saying, you know, really we'd rather be Roman. Captured in Naples, but that really doesn't matter much anymore. We can return from there. Don't really need to be spying on Naples. Right now we've got claims on all that land that I actually want. Plague appears in, where is this? Antiochia, over here in the east. Passed over? Well, quarantine something that passed over. Not the smartest move, in my opinion. If there is too much aggressive expansion after we win this, what I think I will do is launch some conversion wars here in Italy. See if we can just flip a bunch of these guys to Orthodox, make our lives easier once we come in to take it from them. Some more Sunni fanatics, just in the one place. 2. Okay, you guys can transport it down here. Let them in for a price. And you, actually, let's have you come and help with that that Egyptian Shia revolt. Province culture has shifted. Nice. It's very satisfying, culture conversion. Just, you know, it means you're going to have long-term stability, which just feels good to me. Muscovy has stopped improving relations with us. Interesting to know that they were in the first place. We can royal marry them. I think we might as well. We have so few Diplo relations, and I would like them to remain sweet with us. And of course I'm not giving you 20 army tradition. Look at all this royal infrastructure. Our freaking estate's so rich. It's marvellous news. Marvellous news indeed. You guys just go deal with them. Athens, your port finished? It has indeed. So, Naples, your communication. Still going straight from Byzantium. Maybe it hasn't recalculated yet. But it's ridiculous that it would go straight from Byzantium all the way over to Naples. I think once it recalculates, it'll stop in Athens. But we will wait and see before I build anything better in Athens. Roman burgher rebels receive a city charter. Peasant Republic of Dipmarcian. It even sounds kind of like the only peasant republic in the game, which is up here. Although it looks like it's been conquered. Cool. One of you guys go south, deal with these guys. One of you come north and we'll deal with those burgher rebels. The burghers are so loyal. Why do we get burgher rebels? Are they a new rebel type? Like, I mean, new to the mod? This is the old version of the mod. How can there be a new rebel type? Doesn't make any gosh darn sense. New conversion. I think I saw a whole bunch of cores as well. Nice. Looks like the unrest here in Egypt is not as bad as it could be. Yeah, nice. Of course, lots of this land we took after we burnt down the Kaaba, so it doesn't have the horrible penalty from that. So how bad would it be if I actually just take all this mission land in one go? Pretty bad. You know, Austria joining in there. Hungary. I think it's doable. I think that's very doable. Oh, I did miss one. Yeah, that's doable. I think we're going to do it. We're going to take all that land in one fell swoop. That was fun. Sell the statue. Okay, almost instant siege back there. 1 monthly tick on this guy. Sweet. Have got a bunch of burgher rebels rising up, which is interesting. I don't know why getting burgher rebels. Burghers will just fast 5 the Monarch. They field non-professional troops with some artillery. Interesting. It's not because of disloyal burghers, obviously. They're extremely loyal. So I wonder what is causing this this rise of burgher rebellions. So yes, the plague hasn't even actually spread around here because it's passed over so heavily that it's just not managing. Let's these sieges have been going on long enough that we really ought to have deployed the fleet earlier. It's okay. Better late than never. So I will do it now. Happy provinces, we like to see. More conversions. Beautiful. 92 should be high enough, because we'll win one of these. And it does prioritise blockading provinces that you have under siege, rather than blockading the ones you don't, which is excellent. Very handy. New idea, giving us another merchant and 5% global trade power. So, where should we send him? Well, trade power in the Turanian is rising. We could collect in Constantinople, see what that does. Let's give it a go. 31.12. Good lord, it won't let me pan the map. Don't go in the trade map opens a plague. And then try and move the camera. That's the moral of the story. 31.12. That's what we were earning. More conversions. Marvellous. And there's the monthly tick. Yeah, way better with a merchant there. Spectacular. We, what do you get by a merchant present? You get a little bit of trade power out of it. Yeah, merchant present, 0.8. But what else? Isn't there some other... Yeah, your income just goes up by 10% because you have a merchant present. Nice. Sunni rebellion crushed. I think we will deport rebel supporters. Give us some unrest down here, but we can handle that. And just helping in the continued Orthodox spread down here seems very good. Rapidly spreading through the newly conquered Armenian territory. Excellent news. Another good siege one up here. Great. Plague appears. It would be inhumane to quarantine. In case you hadn't heard. You guys can return to privateering. The Turanian. We are now the majority controllers of the Adriatic. Nice. Indeed, make convex. Increase surf conditions is expired. Not ideal. Greater nobles are really loyal right now, actually. Let's take some manpower off them. Superb. Extra 60,000 manpower. Such a huge bonus from having those nice influential greater nobles. Of course, we could get the same amount of money out of the lessers, but, well. You guys can now return to privateering in the Adriatic. There's actually so little money in the Adriatic right now that even though we have this control, it's really not worth even considering collecting from trade there. Because there's just such a tiny amount of wealth actually in the node. Once we gain control of it and actually, you know, start exploiting it rather than just raiding, we will be in a better place. Our ruler is righteous, or is that our heir? It is our ruler. Nice, more Diplo rep. Not that helpful, really. So, what do you call it? aggressive expansion is going to be too high after this war. So I'm going to declare some big wars here. Not allied to France, but guaranteed by France. So we don't want to full call the Papal States. Venice. Not allied. Well, allied to Tuscany, who we want to fight. Good. And who's the last one? Padua. Not allied to anyone very big. So, war with Siena. Full calling Venice and Padua. And we're going to force them to repent. Great. You guys can come north. We'll just generally siege these guys down. We must... Where is this again? It's in the center. We will actually go with competition's good for everyone. Get a little bit extra trade value since we have such total control over the Aegean. What is the percent control over the Aegean? Probably 85? 89. Pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Well, yeah, that seems fine for now. No armies being left behind. Good. You guys, I'm going to split. Half of you can privateer the Aegean. Sorry, the Adriatic. And half of you can privateer the Tyrrhenian. Obviously don't want to privateer the Aegean. What nonsense am I babbling? Do we only have 4 armies? So we had 5. Huh. We're going to want another one. So we're going to do what we can to convert all these guys to orthodoxy. Just to expedite the conquest of this region once we have the aggressive expansion limit to really allow that to be feasible. Why am I spying on Siena? I don't know. Time to spy on Milan, I guess. Do I have a force heretics to repent on Milan? I do. We could probably force them to convert. 300%? Not sure. We have rebels close to enforcing demands? What are you talking about? Dalmatian separatists. Completely missed them. You guys can transport and deal with the Dalmatians once we win this siege. It should be this tick. Beautiful. Let's be having you over here, please. In fact, no, let's do it the efficient way. Drop into Dalmatia. I think maybe they shouldn't be able to break away if they're neighbouring a fort. Does that make sense? I think it kind of does. It's a bit odd that they can break away when they haven't got kind of military control of the region, don't you think? Maybe not. Might make forts a bit overpowered. Especially late game when separatist rebels would really struggle to have the numbers to siege down a high-level fort. But, I don't know. Port heretics to repent. Wow, those siege ticks. Urban industry rises. Linen. Linen's right, isn't it? Linen can upgrade to leather. Yes. Linen, please. Look at those siege ticks. Absurd. There goes Siena. I'm going to move straight into Florence. And you can just go north and deal with their armies. Hungary has indeed coalitioned us. Gain 5 church influence. Nice. We are going for that high church influence play in this campaign. I like trying different things. Maybe high church influence is a bad idea. Quite possibly. But I don't mind giving it a go. There we go. 80% giving us that extra missionary. Wait, no, that's just giving us the second one. Nice, we're going to go up to 6 missionaries pretty soon then. Excellent news. Big army here. Maybe a bad idea to charge headlong into that. Might have to retreat from this one. We do have a god general. Oh no, our morale and discipline. We're going to carry the day for sure. Well, not for sure. It's quite close. This extra one, if they'd arrived, we would have had trouble. Let's withdraw behind our fort for a moment. Okay, Naples. I'm ready for the peace. Yep, give me the cash. Cancel a call. Looking good. So we are going to get a sizable coalition potentially forming against us, but I'm not that concerned. And we did get free cores in that whole area, which is so good. New mission. Reduce overextension. Extension less than 1%. Nah. Protect against France. I did want to build an army anyway, so absolutely. I'm going to build an extra one of these. Doris. Doris, please be an unaccepted culture. No. Oops. Okay, we're turning 2 new armies. Whoops. Misclick. Oh well. It'll help us deal with our coalition. Separatists rising up in Armenia, and another Roman burgher rebellion is rising as well, but that's okay. France has unrivaled us. Let's give them one last insult before we No longer have them as a valid rival. Provinces at peace has expired. Well, I mean, we haven't been at peace for quite a while, so that seems eminently fair to me. France unrivaling us. That's interesting. I think they should stop guaranteeing the Papal State so we can consolidate our central Italian holdings. An emergency tithe. We can get 0 ducats. Why are you so generous? No. I will take missionary zeal. Doo-doo-doo. Disease outbreak there. Hejaz has entered a coalition. So who's currently in a coalition against us? I believe there is one other Muslim currently against the White Horde. No. Hungary and Hejaz right now. Has Wahhabism risen up down here? No. Not yet. Is there a Wahhabi minority? No, there isn't. Interesting. Shiite, very influential. Sunni, more or less deceased in Europe. Just clinging on over in Tlemcen and Fez. But apart from that, really doesn't have a big foothold anymore. I think I will transport this guy. It didn't take long. Protecting against France, complete. Let's transport these guys across. New mission. Rival of our rival. Castile. Getting 100 opinion with them would be almost impossible. Accumulate money. This loses... you gain cash for doing this? Sure. We'll save up for money for a while. In exchange for some free cash. No. What are you doing? Didn't want one random guy to be transported across. I want the army to be transported across. Quite the mistake. I think I just saw Armenian separatists rise. Yes, indeed. Well, in that case, let's send this fleet down here. And this newly assembled force can go and deal with the Armenians for me. Umbrian siege complete. Glorious. You can go privateer. Tyrrhenian seems good. Pulling money out of the coffers of our future and current enemies. Very valuable. Very valuable indeed. Lots of places we can't core, but as everywhere stabilizes, you know, unrest from separatism begins to tick down. Should be in a fine place. So it's you guys. They were transporting across. What weirdness is this? More Roman burgher rebels. These guys need dealing with. If we could win this siege, and then consolidate these two armies into it, that would be good. Yeah, let's give you a little blockade here. Help the siege take. And then we can. These two armies can go and deal with them. Okay. 10 army tradition, and loyalty on the Greaters, or gain army professionalism, or take the army tradition, of course. We already have 100 army professionalism, so not a tough choice by any means. That missionary zeal from that event, very temporary, but hey, a couple of months extra conversion. No harm done. Seems good. I mean, there is harm done, but it's harm done to Egyptian Sunnis, so who cares? You guys can get transferred over to Armenia, deal with those rebels, and nice, the burghers are also rising up in that spot, conveniently enough. So, Papal State, I'm pretty sure I can't force you to convert, unfortunately enough. But I can take cash from you. And I could take land as well, but since we haven't got a primary participation from them, that would be a foolish thing to do. Let's just settle for this. I didn't really need to carry that siege as long as I did, but that's okay. You guys can come down here. Almost finished unifying this army. We can go deal with them. Teutonic Order, really not having a good time. You guys. We got space for another leader? No. Take a God General and go mess up these Venetians. I think we should slow it down a bit. Things going past a little fast for my liking right now. Should be able to destroy them. Let's nick the God General for that purpose. There they go. Easy win. And once the days pass, so we actually can regain control of this army. We'll go up here and prepare. Good. War against Milan is, of course, imminent. God General can come and help me take out some of these Milanese armies. Well, I might want to reinforce up here before I run head first into that, actually. Let me bring up some reinforcements before we do that. My guys arrived in Armenia. They have indeed. Good. I don't think they need a general. Deal with these two minor rebellions. They should be able to do that just fine without help. You guys can get transported across. We'll prevent these sieges and then move towards Padua and Venice. And of course, the decimation of this Milanese army is going to be extremely useful from for the future, given that we're about to go to war with Milan. I don't know if we're going to be able to convert Milan. If we're not, I might seize some of this coast, and maybe we can convert them in a future war. But having them convert this really high pop inner area would be extremely helpful. The revolts in this area due to the massive pop are liable to be pretty huge. Now, you really shouldn't be going against me here. Oh wait, France converted back to Catholicism? No, it's boring. It's a shame. Still not a single Protestant in all of Europe, which is amazing. I suspect it is because of a lack of... because I destroyed the papacy. Oh no, didn't I establish... We didn't destroy the papacy. Yeah, we didn't destroy the papacy. But, I don't know. New important decision, eh? No? It lied to me. How much money is there in the construction budget right now? 1,800 ducats? That's enough for the port in Naples. Has it recalculated yet? No. It's really interesting that it's not transferring through Naples. Sorry, through Athens. Very concerning, really, because it really should be. Getting that cost reduction would be valuable. Won the Siege of Florence. Great. We can probably piece you out for the religious conversion now. I can't. They're not a primary participant, so I can't convert them, unfortunately. It's unfortunate. That unfortunate thing, yeah, it's unfortunate, in case you're wondering. I will take this province just to give me access, easy access up here. And sure, give me, no, none of this matters. We have 100 prestige. Let's just take this and leave. Now you guys can go up here. Are you guys primaries up here? Venice is. Let's put the siege leader on Venice then. You guys can back up. In fact, we might want to declare war on Milan right now. That seems good to me. Truce expired. Genoa will get called in. Genoa, you got any allies? They are allied to France. We don't want to full call Genoa just yet. Oh, good. We can take this land off Genoa in this war. We finally take these two provinces. Exquisite. Well, let's go with the forced heretics to repent CB. We can take heretic provinces and forced conversion. Declare. March immediately on both capitals, please. How many men have they got total? 7,000. I'm not concerned. I'm going to lose one ship here, but honestly, that's not even worth microing. Mamlukian separatists and some Sunni fanatics that I appear to have missed. Risen up down here. Let's divert these guys south. Go and deploy against them. We can use the Armenian troops to do that as well. More Islam in decline. Conversion's going wonderfully. Still a nice little smiley face name. Mamluk separatists, Sunni fanatics have taken over. Removed. Oh, Jesus. Oh, sweet Jesus, no. Heretic stronghold. Please no. This is really bad. Like, really, really bad. Okay, we need to get men down there to capture that province as fast as humanly possible. It might be too late. We'll see. Duelist Christian unrest. Oh, great timing. Islam in decline. Tell that to the freaking heretic stronghold. So why did they get a heretic stronghold? Is my religious unity dropping too low, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what causes there to get a heretic stronghold rather than just a normal Sunni rebellion, which doesn't give you one. Okay, how much is it ticking per month? 15. Okay, that's doable. That's doable. I think we can get there in time to prevent the religious civil war from firing. Because religious civil wars are brutal. It will decimate our stability. So obviously we can't have that. Please don't get a heretic stronghold in Cairo as well. That would be really bad. So we want to send this guy down as fast as possible. So I'm going to micro him down here. We might get one in Cairo. I think I have to take the risk and assume we're not going to get one in Cairo and just rush straight down here. Let's bring in more men to be safe. Please, 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 don't give me a heretic stronghold in Cairo. Don't give me a heretic stronghold in Cairo. Alright, up to 30% now. But as long as we can retake this province in the next, like, what is that, 6 months, then we're good. They got heavy ships or something? How did they hold out so long? No, just trade. Probably more advanced trade ships than I currently have access to, if I had to guess. Oh yes, that's what I need to do. I need to check if we want to westernize, whether their troops are sufficiently better. That will be worth it. Venice wants peace, and we should give it to them. Can't convert them, unfortunately, but that's okay. You can give me my money. Your money, rather. Already considering it my money. Some free cash out of them seems valuable. Please don't. Oh. Heretic stronghold. Nicht gut. So the stronghold is just here, I think. Please tell me that doesn't mean it ticks at double speed. Oh, it is now. Not quite double, but faster. So here's the heretic strongholds. They're not standing in the province. How long until they leave? 15th. Getting there on the 14th. Let's wait 2 days. So we don't bother fight them before we get on to getting rid of the stronghold. You guys, bring in reinforcements so we can deal with this this one near Cairo as soon as possible. And yeah, give me some blockades. Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. I think we're going to be able to stop it. This siege will go in no time. Okay, you guys. You transport down here. Now, do we need to kill them? I think we do, because they might well. A miraculous icon. Rome gets more prestige and more defensiveness at the end of the game. Yeah. Awesome. Heretic Bastion falls. Nice. Now, I will go kill these guys, because I think they're going to keep establishing more and more heretic strongholds if I don't. Yeah, indeed they are. More Sunni fanatics. If they all cause heretic strongholds. Man, this is bad. Very bad. I'm glad I trained those extra armies. We'd be in quite a spot of bother if I hadn't. Maybe I should peace out Siena. I just want to win this siege up here so we can take a little off Trieste. Oh, sorry, Verona. Oh, they're at 5. Alright, that's fine. We'll just take the peace with them. Oh no, I do want to peace out Padua first. Padua, if you could give me your cash. So many heretic strongholds are going to get established by all of these new rebellions. It's real bad. We don't need the great leader down here. Oh, he's not even the one. Okay. Let's move in here. Take care of the strongest one first. Did they establish a stronghold here? They did. J Bastion falls there. Good. You guys come north. Oh, Jesus, it's going to start. It's going to start, I think. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. It's going to start. Persecuted for their faith, heretics became even more radical as any hope for compromise disappeared. More intolerant leaders urged popular resistance or even the overthrow of the government. With enough support in the country, the rebels could do just that. In 1536, a war of religion began in the Empire of the Romans. To win a total victory and crush the opposition, you must occupy all bastions of the opposing faction without losing any of yours before the time runs out. Rally Orthodox forces against this insurrection. Lose 3 stability. That's bad. That's real bad. So we need to move in and reoccupy these heretic bastions that they've established down here. Milan, you can go if you want. But if you don't want, then I will burn you to the ground. So that's also fine. Siena, you can go. And I know you want to. We're going to force religion. Good. Orthodox faith growth. Did I forget to convert Venice? No, I did convert Venice. Good. You can now come across here. Okay, well, I think we have the manpower down here to win this war. Oh, God. They got some serious numbers here. Good roll. Very good roll. But they got some serious numbers. Should win anyway, though. Good. So the Bastions of Faith or whatever they're called. I'm not sure where they are. Wow, why is our conversion strength so incredibly good? Religious massacre in a whole bunch of provinces, giving us ridiculous missionary strength right now. Awesome. Protestant unrest. Every owned province gains religious unrest. What? Surely every owned Protestant province gets unrest. Man, this is a bad time to be us. A disastrous period in our history. Wow, we're already down to 13,000. Wow. Taking massive casualties against these Sunni rebellions. But hey, we'll come through. I don't know how much unrest you get, how much stability you get back at the end of the Civil War. We'll learn this together. But I suspect it's not 3. Is there a heretic bastion here? Yes, there is. Good, the Peasants' War is ticking. Ideal. Diplomatic move. Yeah, get some free diplo points for sure. God, we're taking such heavy casualties on all our men. It's crazy. Don't even have enough to siege this down. Let's go speed 4. Oh, good, more of them. Oh no, that's just them moving. Okay. Once we take the capital of Milan, I think we're likely to peace out. Could we force your religion? Only for 37? War score. Okay, we are probably going to push the forced conversion. Heretic Bastion falls, giving us a morale boost. Nice. These guys still haven't recovered enough to actually siege properly. I don't know if they established new heretic bastions now. I think they do not. So we don't need to worry too much about them getting new sieges. Yeah, that didn't establish a bastion. Good. We are getting this religious massacres thing, though. I think that's a bug, that the religious massacres keep stacking in favor of more and more and more conversions. It's a bit absurd, but anyway. Alright, well, we're going to finish up this religious civil war in the next episode. Till then, thank you very much for watching. I do hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.